What up, goblins? I'm Scully the Goblin, and welcome back to Skyrim. Now, where we last left off, Jack Hunter stole back his father's sword. He entered the Silverhand's base and slaughtered them. Funny thing is, when I hit this guy, he ended up falling into the fire pot. Now, I imagine this guy is still alive, so I'm just gonna make sure he stays down. In a very special way. Now, as you can see, I have new armor on. This is not going to be my character's permanent armor. I put a lot of stuff in the chest over there. Still have to loot this guy. Now that this place is done, I imagine this character would make his way to the nearest city. That's an axe. Sadly, that's not the axe the character's mother had. And she had an ancient Nordic axe. Fire would not do it. Alright, let's make our way to the nearest city. Once then, we'll start getting some jobs in that done. Now, I imagine this character would do some jobs, try to earn some money, and then basically make his way to, like, the capital of Skyrim. That's Solitude, and basically find his, like, parents' killer, or kill them and kill off the entire gang, probably. Might leave some stragglers. Now, I should probably explain, like, his personality traits. So Jack Hunter is basically a warrior, mixed with a thief. If he likes making jokes, he basically cracks jokes once in a while. Most of them are one-liners in fights. However, he's those who insult him to his face, he's known to be basically ruthless and bloodthirsty and intimidating. However, if the one thing people would call him is, they would actually call him basically honorable in his own way. He has his own sense of honor. Now, given the fact that he grew up on the streets, he had to take odd jobs here and there to survive. He learned to make healing potions at an early age, and he learned how to make different potions by basically mixing the ingredients together. Most of them were random. Now, I imagine, like, he's all do a bunch of quests here in, like, this area, then make his way probably to, I think it was Winterhold? Yeah, Winterhold, do all the quests there as he can. Basically get this area, like, done with quest lines, and then make his way to other cities as he's making his way to Solitude. I'm not going to do the main quest right away, though. The looks of the city. Who cares? Now, you guys might be wondering, why did I put on a hood? Well, I imagine some of the Stormcloaks did escape Helgen, and some of them will recognize his face, because he did slaughter some of them when he got ambushed by the Imperials. He did also attack some of the Imperials as well.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Until next time.
won't get away with that. Stop! Thief!
This here's Candleheart Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor. Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat. Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundheim. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durot lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns. Folks been hearing some strange stuff coming from the Aretino place. Chanting. Talk is, little Aventus is trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Magic? Goodness, not here. Nothing dangerous like that. That's all kept to that college up in Winterhold. Better that than dealing with Ulfric's wizard like some do. Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
Ulfric wants Skyrim for the Nords. He doesn't trust what he calls outsiders.
You've seen how we live. Cramped alleys, run-down buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult.
I'll speak to Ulfric soon, but I make no promises that I can change his mind.
That's all I ask. With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here. For that, I thank you.
You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types? Good. Too many Nords in this town have been listening to Ulfric's narrow-minded words. He's tough, loyal to his men, and a good leader. But if you're not a Nord, Ulfric will never trust you. Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice. as long as they don't threaten Nord land. That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well. I killed a lot of high elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war. Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfear. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight, and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords, and the folk beneath them. Show those marauders what Windhelm justice tastes like.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. You look a bit... Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. Take a look. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Don't let Viola catch you in her house.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close. Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all of us. In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army. Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for me, but we all have to lend a hand as best we can. If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land. A word of advice.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith. Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right. Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era, and her sword was legendary. Getting the real sword would be even better than making a copy, but no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place. If you find that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful. Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage? I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Shore's bones. I might just have to. Don't forget. You find Queen Freydis' sword, I'll reward you. Did you use my good hammer?
No.
Last girl, I told you to leave my tools on the floor. You have yours, and I have mine.
I didn't touch it.
Hammers don't have legs.
Did you look behind the forge? I think I saw it there.
Oh, yes. Now that you mention it, I think... Sorry.
I'd travel more, but who wants... Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Thank you for your custom.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Have you taken care of that little problem? I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city. Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. Well, you've come to the right place. Do come again.
Windhelm has been hard on. We have not fared well outside our native Black Marsh, but we're determined to make the best of things. I began praying to Zenithar, the god of wealth, to bring us some fortune, but thieves made off with my sacred amulet almost as soon as I bought it. Shavi would be in your debt, kind one. Oh yes, after all, what's the point in being miserable all the time? I know life on the docks isn't easy. Sometimes life puts you in difficult circumstances you didn't choose. But being happy or unhappy is a choice you make. And I've chosen to make the best of things that I can. I enjoyed our talk.
The Nords don't appreciate us. But so what? I don't appreciate them right back. Look, we don't have much love for your kind down here. Probably best if you just left. The docks can be a dangerous place. Don't expect me to save you if you fall in.
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right? Take a look. Good day. Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire, anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company. The Emperor's cousin, remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Alright, goblins. Sadly, that's the end of the video. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment, hit the bell notification, and subscribe. Helps out the channel in the long run. And what else? Go check out my other content, and go check out my future videos that are coming out. And I'm going to be seeing this till probably December 13th. I made a video of the Outlast series. If that video gets 8 likes, I will do a part 2. And if it gets 9 likes, I'll play another scary game later on. But otherwise, this was Skyrim. I hope you guys enjoy this lovely view. Ooh. That's pretty much it. To my fellow goblins out there, may your pockets always be full of gold, may your looting be plentiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and goodbye.